Yes, you can see how I'm enjoying my life. I play too much. Anyway, what I want to say is that poverty is a mindset. Yeah, poverty is a mindset. Poverty is a mindset. It's a thing of the mind. Poverty is the lack of information or the lack of the right information. Poverty is a mindset that is retarded. Meaning, okay, let me put it in simple words. Yeah, when we say somebody is poor, right, it means that the mind is full of negativity. That person's mind is negative, negative. The person doesn't see anything positive. It doesn't. It's just so annoying. Anyway, what I actually want to say is that it's so difficult to deal with poor people. One time I was working with one of my bosses in the state house. So every time he would tell me, Raymond, who did you give this thing to do? He said, no, 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 I told you, don't do anything with poor people. So I used to be like pissed, because I'm coming from a poor background, like somebody that's coming from abject poverty, and you're telling me not to deal with poor people. So who should I deal with? The rich people? Where am I going to find them? That kind of stuff. So, but I kept saying, no, 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 Raymond, let me teach you something. Don't work with poor people. Their mindset is bad. The reason I'm able to work with you is because of your mindset. You don't think like them. I'm like, what do you mean you don't think like them? But I was not really understanding it. But fast forward a few years later, now I went somewhere today. It's a poor neighborhood, so I went there to do something, and I knocked on somebody's door. And the person came out, and I greeted the person politely, and I said, "I'm so. Please, I'm looking. Oh, you need to see the way the person responded. He even came out without wearing clothes, loud music. Children were making noise. It was just like the way he answered me. And you see, poor people, you are the one helping them, they will frustrate you. You are the one helping them, but you see the way they will frustrate you. If you think you don't understand what I'm saying, go and ask Uncle Moses or ask Grandpa Moses. He was helping the Israelites. They frustrated him. They frustrated the heaven out of him. Yes, so that was not a slip of tongue. They frustrated. He didn't go to make the promised land because of them. Poor people, they are negative, very negative, extremely negative. Underline it. See that. My brother, it's so tiring. Like, it's so annoying. Poor people are annoying. If you've never been there, you don't understand. And when you're poor, you cannot relate. Until you get out of it. When you get out of it, that's when you know that poor people are they are crazy. They're crazy people. You can't help them. You can't. Like, helping them is a big problem. The way they will stress you, they will stress your life. Poverty is not the lack of money. Poverty is a mindset. It's the way your mind has been programmed. Your mind has been programmed for negativity. Poor people have high level of disbelief. Like, they don't believe anything. Over the years, they are used to counterfeit. So when they see authentic, doesn't relate. They are used to fake. When they see original, they fight it with all their life. And you see, like I always say, when people say you want to eradicate poverty, you can't eradicate poverty. I think I need to do a separate video for that. You cannot eradicate poverty. And do you know why? Because Jesus said that the poor you will always have among you. In fact, Jesus was quoting Moses in the book of Deuteronomy. I just finished studying the book of Deuteronomy. That's how I know. I discovered that most of the things that Jesus quoted was from the book of Deuteronomy. I saw where he says that the poor you always have among you. So when Jesus was saying it earlier, he was quoting the book of Deuteronomy. I saw another thing again that Jesus said that is also in the book of Deuteronomy. So you cannot eradicate poverty. You will always have the poor people around you. Always. You always have the poor people. So it's not, I feel like just make money and just get out of poverty. Okay. That's the only way. Like, just make sure, do whatever you need to do and get out of poverty. If not, the mindset is not funny. The mindset is bad. You think lack. Yes, that's it. I'm getting it right now. As a poor person, you think lack. You're always thinking lack. You don't think productivity. You always think not available. Cannot be done. Where will I get the money from? How do you think I'm going to do it? Like it's so toxic. That's what I want to say. Like I give up. I give up. I give up on poor people. But you can actually not do that them. They're always there, you always see them, you always relate to them. So you have to build an ecosystem within your system that you can use to like handle them and relate to them. Yeah. And I saw a boy today that is not poor, even though he was living in a poor environment. Yes, I said that categorically because you see, poverty is a thing of the mind. The same thing I was asking the other man, that the other man was doing as if I came to kidnap his whole family. One guy, I went to this young guy, I greeted him, he was mobbing. Then I said, good day. He said, please, I'm so. I want to. He said, oh, he started describing the place. And I said, oh, would you hold on? Let me finish mobbing. I'll take you there. I'm like, whoa. So later I asked him, can I drive there? Can the car get to the place? He said, yes. He came, finished his mobbing, entered my car, took me there. We go to the place. And he said, thank you, sir. And he started going back. The fact that he even said thank you, sir, I was wondering. And I asked him, are you going back home? Because when he said thank you, that's not a normal way of poor people, right? So I was thinking maybe he was planning to come to this place I took him to before, so that's why he took advantage of coming with me with the car, right? Only for me to find out that he's going back home. I told him, please, when I'm done, I'll come back to your place and come and see you. So when I was done, I drove back to where I met him. I horned and horned until he came out of the house, and I said, I just came to tell you thank you so much. And he said, thank you, sir. And I left. That guy's not poor, I bet you. You see that whoever is training him or whoever is getting that mindset from, that's like the right mindset. That's how it's supposed to be. Not all this stupid. Anyway, this video is long. Let me go. I have other things to do and I have other videos to shoot. I have a lot of content to shoot. You guys are now go see content. Now go. This just watch. You go see. My end for you first.